Hi guys, and welcome to a coffee chat. I'm Dr. Boomer Brown with Doing Good at Work. And thank you for taking just a few minutes of your time, hopefully, to make your life better. Well, the last few weeks we've been talking about personal finance, or finance in general. And we've been disclosing and sharing some ideas that might help you make your life better when it comes to finances. One week we talked about the 5 things you can do with money. Then we emphasized the importance of having a budget, because a budget helps you tell your money where you want it to go. Last week we talked about debt, why debt can be destructive, and why it's important, if you have debt, to reduce it, and if at all cost, avoid it if you can. This will help you manage your life, take away some of the stress, especially in times like we're experiencing today. Well, today I wrote a little article about some things that you could do, matter of fact, 10 things you can do about managing your money. You can take a look at those. Some of the things I've already mentioned, some may be new ideas. But here's what I want to focus on for just a second. It's not necessarily about the tips to managing your money. It's about some traps that sometimes we get into when it comes to money management. Right now we're going through a very difficult time financially in our country. We're experiencing high levels of inflation. This could potentially lead to a recession. And it is starting to manifest itself in layoffs, cutbacks, escalating prices. These things can cause our stress level to go up a lot. That's why this topic is important. So let me say this, the temptation will come when it gets tight, when things get tight, to do certain things, and they can be a trap. Here's one of the traps, credit cards. Be careful how you use credit cards. I'd like to say we should never use them, but if you can learn to manage them, that means pay them off every month, then maybe that's a good thing. But if you can't use that kind of management, and there is the potentiality that as you look out into the future that your finances may change, and your credit cards can become one of those things that are like a ball and chain around our neck that can drag us down and cause lots of stress. So don't get caught in the trap of using your credit cards, to finance your situation. Other things that can get us, we want things. I understand that. I'm a human. But the buy now, pay later kind of traps can get you into a bad situation. Some different versions of that. There's older versions like the interest-free payments. Got 12 months, 15 months, 18 months, 0 interest. But many times when you get into stressful situations from a financial standpoint, the money's not there, the months move by, and all of a sudden, all that interest adds up when you don't fulfill the payment requirements to have no interest, and you can be trapped. And the other way that I alluded to just a moment ago was the buy now and pay later. We're seeing more of that today, or pay in 4 equal installments, those different types of things. Listen, be careful with your money. There's lots of other traps out there. I won't go into them today. But, just be wise, be mindful. When you're using your money, to use it wisely. You tell it what you want to do. You have hopes and dreams and desires, and it requires money to get there. So you may need, as we said in one of the tips today, to produce more. You may need to cut back. There's lots of things that you can do proactively to help yourself in the finance world and to manage your money well. Let me say this, that if you're in a precarious situation, you've got some debt, you've got situations that are worrisome to you, then I would encourage you to reach out to someone. Just simply send an email. You can request free resources about this. We'll be happy to talk to you about some of your concerns, possibly point you in the right direction to someone who may help. That's why we're here as Doing Good at Work. We're here to support you. We work for you. We're a part of your team, and our job, our goal, is to make you better, because we know that better employees make better businesses, and better businesses make a better world. Listen, thanks for sharing a few minutes with me today. I hope that's encouraging. Remember, if we can help, please reach out to us in privacy. We'll contact you, and we'll be happy to walk you through any process that might be helpful in making you better. Thank you, and as always, I hope to see you here next week on A Coffee Chat.